it's over and my race on earth is done. When my friends gather around me, let them know what state I'm from. Let them know I'm from Virginia. By the way, you mark my grave when I die. Please promise me, love, that you'll place a mad laurel dog with flowers on my grave.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Chris Boardwine with Davie County Diggers. I want to say thank you so much for tuning in to watch the video with us tonight. I think we're going to have a good time. I just came back in yesterday from a 3-day paid hunt up in Virginia where we were on some smoking hot Civil War ground. Been hunted for a long time, but some really awesome stuff came out of the ground. It was called the North-South 2020 hunt. I know it's 2021, but it got postponed twice due to COVID and all that. So we just now had the hunt. And, man, I was blown away at the Civil War relics that came out of the ground. I saw some absolutely amazing things. At the end of the video, I'm going to roll some pictures out of some stuff that some other folks dug. Go check it out. Man, stuff was sick. It was so cool. As for me, I didn't do too bad. I didn't do as well as some, but I got a couple pretty cool relics that you might want to check out. Here's the deal. For me in group paid hunts, the thing that I like to do is I like to meet the folks. I was the guy walking up to strangers. Hey, how you doing? Where you from? What did you dig? That's why I like going to group paid hunts. You're going to find some cool relics, and you got the chance of finding something spectacular. But for me, it's more about the relationships, building those friendships, and everybody out there was so kind. If you were watching this video and you were at that hunt, man, send me a shout out. I really appreciated meeting everybody. So with that said, if you want to know more about paid hunts, there's several organizers that do them. Hit me up online. I can put you in touch with those folks, and you can get on one with us next time. So anyhow, let's go ahead and kick off into the video. Well, y'all, this is Chris Boardwine with Davie County Diggers. Thanks for tuning in with us. We're out here on this north-south hunt. Me and my buddies Scott Spears, Scott Lawrence, Brad Livengood, Rodney Everhart. The gang's all here, all the boys from Central Virginia Relic Recovery. They're out here, and it's been a slow morning. I've seen some cool things come out of the ground so far, but I hadn't dug a whole lot. But I got on something here just a second ago. Let me show you what I got. There's lots of videos where I wouldn't even take the time to show y'all just one 3-ringer, but after the morning I've had of bucking ball and shotgun shells, I'll take me a 3-ringer. I think I kissed it a little bit on that side. Sorry about that. But hey, it's good to get on the board.
I'm
right,
from
up here with Doug.
I'm not from West Virginia.
Doug's from West Virginia. Doug, show us what you just got.
1777, 1 real.
Well, I'll tell you what, my first real ever dug was a 17 something.
It sure is pretty.
It is. It's got an X on it though. You see that?
It's got a lot of detail.
Both of those was
Yeah, this is what we've been digging in here. Shotgun shells.
big old chunk of brass.
Good job, brother.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right, y'all, I'm over here with my buddy Jonas. We're gonna do a live dig. What's it ringing up, bud?
Well, it was an 86, and then I moved everything, and it's a 51.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're about 25 feet from where a dude just dug at 1777 real, so who knows?
Yeah, it looks like a flattened out 3-ringer.
That's good, man. It's been slow this morning, but it's good to get on one.
It is. That's a nice sound when you hear that thing screaming in the
Heck
headphones.
yeah. Good deal.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, got a pretty decent signal here, and thought maybe we'd dig this one together. It's solid 16 going both ways, so man, hopefully this will be another bullet. Maybe I can avoid knocking this one up with the shovel. If it is a bullet, it could be a shotgun shell. Been one of them mornings. Huh. That's gonna be an old flat button. I don't really see any detail or anything on the face, but it's a nice 1820s, 1830s, 1840s flat button in there, somewhere around in there. You see the shank standing up on it. I'll take that. All right, well, I believe we have just dug another button. I don't see much on it. Looks to appear to be a flat button. Let's do a little cleanup on it. We'll be right back with you. All right, well, nothing too remarkable. I don't see anything on the face of the button. But after digging nothing all morning, I'll take 2 flat buttons in a couple minutes. Definitely take that.
Fucking awesome. Sorry.
Scott over here, Scott done. He called me over, man. This is cool. I've never dug one of these. That's the reverse.
I can't see it.
He's just dug a 2-cent piece. That's really, really cool. Dude, we're gonna do some cleanup on it real quick and see if we can get a date off of it. That's awesome, man. All right, we did a little field expedient cleanup on it, and you can see 1865. And Brad just told us that's the first coin that says "In God We Trust." That's really cool, man. That thing is gonna clean up so pretty.
Yes, sir, brother. I'm finally on the board. It took me long enough.
Good job,
All
man.
day long, but we got there.
I know y'all have had days like this where you just keep wandering through the woods and you just ain't getting nothing. We've hit an iron patch up here and it's prompted us to slow down just a little bit. And golly, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon and that's only my second bullet, but that's a old 3-ringer fired. I'll take that. Slow digging. Hopefully we'll get onto a better spot. Well, we had some strong rains come through last night. You can see all the guys littering the field that I'm in right now. It's nice to get into a field and get out of those woods. We're just trying to pick over everything that everybody might have missed yesterday, and I'm right at the edge of the property. It's still 8:30, so it's early. And I pulled it out already, but I'll show you guys. It's like an old mashed up sharp bullet. Kind of exciting. This bullet right here marks my 699th Civil War bullet I've ever dug. So I'm hoping maybe today I'll push past that 700 milestone. Who knows? Sure, I'm going to give it a hard effort. So at this point in the hunt, we're basically trying to find some place that nobody's been. Because when you get in the woods and you get out in these farm fields, I mean, just every 5 feet there's a dig hole. So I've decided to try to brave this cutover and see if it's even manageable to get through. I can't imagine anybody else has been stupid enough to want to try to go through here. So I'll carry that cross today. Let's see what we can come up with. But y'all ain't gonna believe this. I'm hitting this field here and it's just been tore up for the last 2 days, man. There's guys all over the place. See, there's another field back there and there's dig holes everywhere. You can see a dig hole there, but it wasn't even a silver signal. It was 1819. I mean, it was a decent signal, but I don't know if you can see it sitting there in the clump. I believe that's going to be a part of a Spanish real coin. I'm sure I won't get lucky enough to have the date. Nah, we'll never know the date on it, but I'll do a little cleanup and do a little research on it and see what kind of a real that is. But hey, that's pretty cool. It's Spanish silver right there. On a slow morning, I'll take that all day long.
After examining the coin closer, I was able to determine that it's a half real Carlos IV, which was minted between the dates of 1788 and 1808.
All right, well, we're still working this iron patch, and I popped a little cuff button out of the hole.
I've seen that it's a button yet, but I still have no idea what it is. Let's see if we can do a little cleanup on it. We'll be right back. I did a little cleanup on it. I'm not entirely certain what I'm seeing here. Shank's a little bit torn up on it, but it's a nice two-piece button. Little cuff. I'll try to figure out what it is later. After I got home, I was able to do a little research on the button and determined that POD stood for Post Office Department. It's a nice gold-gilded button, and while I would really love to have had it been a Civil War button, this would have dated from about 1870 to 1900. Cool little piece of history. Scott and them over at the truck. I think we're getting ready to take a little lunch, take a break or something like that. I was just piddling around in this little area that we've been in. Just messed around. Pulled a little flat button out. Nothing on it. Nothing too exciting, but that's pretty cool. I've got a real interesting spot going on here. So in this little area, you can tell how it's been chewed up. I think there was like 3 reals and some silver cufflinks and just tons of bullets and buttons coming out of this area. So we got these guys over here, and they are looking for intense spots of iron, and they're sifting it out, seeing what they can come up with.
Yeah, we're going fishing. We're looking for earthworms. So.
You might find a few.
Green earthworms.
And that's what they're doing. They're digging it out in this sifting. I guarantee you, if we come back here in a couple hours, they're going to have some cool stuff.
Not out of that hole. We're hoping.
Maybe not out of this hole, but one of them.
Everywhere else so wet.
All right, well, good deal. Good luck, guys.
Iron all in there.
Well, y'all got all the boys around. If y'all don't know, we got Rodney, Scott, and then Brad. I'm going to tell you something. I want y'all to look at this man right here. If you ever go on a hunt with him, follow him wherever he goes, because he has got... Can we see the horseshoe that is in your backside?
That's in my pouch now.
So Brad has just dug a very rare Confederate button. This is a North Carolina Hillsboro Military Academy button.
Yeah.
You can see the NC on it.
Star in the middle.
Oh my goodness.
Whose idea was to come down here?
That right there, boys and girls. Can you hold it in your hand? Let me zoom in just a little bit.
Let's see if I can get it right. There you go.
Can you? I think he had that thing in his pocket, and he just dropped it out.
Where'd you buy that?
That right there is a super rare, nice Confederate button. Brad, congratulations, man.
Thank you, dude.
You deserved it, bud.
Yeah, man.
Way to go. The story of the Hillsboro Military Academy is an interesting one. It was located in Hillsboro, North Carolina, and was founded by Charles C. Tew, who would later go on to become a Confederate colonel. Colonel Tew was killed in action after being shot in the head on the sunken road at the Battle of Antietam in 1862 on the eve of his promotion to brigadier general. The academy continued to operate during the Civil War and wasn't officially closed until after the surrender of the Confederacy in 1865. For Civil War relic collectors, especially those of Confederate items, the Hillsboro Military Academy buttons are highly sought after. Congratulations, Brad. That is one heck of a great find. What's up, Scott? What you got onto?
Oh, just got me an Indian.
Oh, cool.
Can you see it?
Let's see if we can zoom in there. Oh, 1891. Got the date clear as day. Good find, man. Always love digging Indians.
Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy.
Good job. All right, y'all. Well, it is the morning of day 3, the last day of the north-south hunt. And it is just absolutely gorgeous out here. We've been pretty lucky with the weather so far. It's rained really hard both nights, but it gave us good hunting weather and then came in at night and rained. So my goal today, sitting on 699 bullets, is to at least put one in the pouch to put me at a 700. But I just want y'all to look at this. This is just so pretty out here.
This is part of the reason why I just love metal detecting, is just being out in the country. I love it. Well, for my first find on Sunday morning, I'll have this pinpointer be quiet for a second. It was a 14-15 signal, and I have rubbed on it just a little bit. And honestly, folks, I still don't know 100%. I think it's an eagle. I do see a shank there. Just a little, not sure if that's a kepi button or a little cuff button. Be exciting to clean on that just a little bit more when I get home and see if I can tell what it is, but it's a cool find. All right, so what you're looking at right here, obviously, is the woods, but this is winter camps. So in the winter, generally the armies didn't do a lot of fighting or traveling. It just got too cold. The logistics were too hard. So in a lot of cases, they just kind of holed up, found a good spot, and they would camp for the winter. Obviously, there was fighting in the winter, but generally speaking, the armies kind of went on a respite where they would resupply, heal up, that sort of thing. So what you're looking at is the place where over 100,000 men camped in the winter of 1864. And you say, well, how do you know that you're on a winter camp? So I'm out in the middle of the woods. It's completely silent. And then you'll get to a spot like this. And you can just hear the inundation of iron. It's everywhere. And, you know, bits of nails, stuff like that. But that's how, as a relic hunter, when you are out in the middle of the woods, whether you're on Civil War relic hunting or not, when you are in a quiet area and then you hear a big hard patch of iron, slow your swing speed down. They're going to be getting on some good stuff. Well, after a very slow first hour and a half or so, you can see the thick I'm digging in. Thought I had a shotgun shell. It was 15, 16, then it would drop to 13, 14. And on most hunts, there's no way I would even show this, but guys, it's been slow, so I'm proud of any Civil War relic I can get at this point. So there is a Spencer carbine cartridge. Civil War for sure. That's cool. Woo! Oh man, well, I just got a pretty good 16, 17. It was a little scratchy, and I pulled this out of the hole. And folks, I have no idea if it's a bullet, if it's just a crusty piece of glob metal. Let me clean it up. I'll be right back. Well, guys, I'm super excited. I just brought it over to this little creek to clean it up. It is a bullet! Woohoo! So, in terms of milestones, this is a pretty special bullet for me. You've heard me allude, if you've watched so far in this video, that for me, this is bullet number 700 since I started Civil War relic hunting. So I'm gonna save this one and put it somewhere special, just so I don't get it clumped in with all the rest of them. This one's kind of means something to me. Never dreamed in a million years that within, 14, 15 months of Travis and I starting to Civil War metal detect, that I'd be on bullet number 700. But that just gives me a motivation to spur on and get towards 800 and then 1,000. So appreciate you hanging in there and sharing this moment with me.
Well, that's it. That's for sure.
Well, hey, y'all, I'm over here with my new friends, Ed, and I'm sorry, what's your name?
Tim.
Tim. Maryland Diggers.
Yep. Nice.
And Ed has got something he wants to show you guys.
Yeah. That's, what'd you get, 3 bullets? 3 bullets?
That's a cut coin. So for those of y'all that may not be familiar, back before the U.S. had their own currency, Spanish silver was a common denomination used in addition to state coppers. But the reason this thing is in a quarter is because they would have cut these coins to make change. So that's 1700s silver all day long. And then Ed's also showing us, let's see if I can get it into focus. Can you see the cannons?
That was 8 to 10 inches deep too.
That's a British button right there.
British Royal Regiment.
British Royal Regiment.
Of artillery.
That's a special button. I suspect most folks would never even have known what that was.
We didn't. A friend of ours Googled it. It was old. We knew it was British.
Man, is it brass? Did it ring up high?
Yeah. 1784. It's the latest one made.
That's just freaking awesome, guys.
Killer.
I'll hand that back here.
Dug that 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, what'd you get?
I'm going for a pretty good colonial buckle.
Oh yeah. So obviously we're on Civil War camp, but as we work up this way, there's been reals and some
colonial presents
revolutionary and colonial stuff up that way.
We found some flat buttons yesterday up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, it was awesome to meet you. And y'all have done some really cool things. So thanks for sharing that with us.
No problem.
There's old Kevin Shiflett over there. I'm hunting with the boys from Central Virginia Relic Recovery. There's old Jonas. Jonas is at Old Dominion Diggers.
That's right.
That's right. Representing. Old Mario back in there, and so is Rocky Gerald. I can't see them right now. Let me tell you something, boys. It's thick as thieves back in here now. This is where we're going to find us a plate. All right. I think we got a good one. We're down in the swamp. Check this out, man.
Oh yeah.
Y'all want to be a relic hunter? That's what you got to do.
Oh, Chris been working hard on this one. She was down in there.
To bleed to death.
Oh,
Kevin,
yeah.
that took me through the woods.
Getting close.
Watch it be a modern bullet.
Oh yeah.
God almighty.
What we got?
God almighty.
That's not what I just thought I saw.
That's my first plate. Woo-hoo! Hey!
Holy smokes, Chris.
Yeah!
Look at that. What in the world? And he just said, oh, you want to record this? Maybe it's something.
Man, that's the ugliest plate anybody ever dug, but I just dug a plate.
That's what I'm talking about, Chris. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, man. Well, man, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm excited as all get out. Y'all have just done watched me dug my first plate. Man. My boys up here with me. I couldn't have asked for a better bunch out here with me.
Yes, sir.
That was exciting as all get out. You know, I've been telling y'all, there's a plate in here somewhere, and I don't know. I told Travis earlier this year, I said, this is going to be the year I get me a plate. So it ain't pretty, but I'll take it.
Plate's a plate.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's a plate is a plate.
That was a pretty, and it was an awesome recovery out of the swamp. That thing was a foot deep in the muck.
It's crazy, man. I just know for sure it was a bullet. It had a bullet signal on it, and I must have had the lead flipped up that way on the back.
That's what it was.
And hey, guess what? We fixing to dig around here some more.
Oh yeah.
We're back with my buddy Jonas. So check it out. He had a really cool signal here. He dug a Spencer casing, and then gets it out. Still hears a signal, pulls a 3-ringer. What in the world is a Spencer case and a 3-ringer doing the same hole? We don't know, but he let me listen with his Deus. He's kind of giving me a little instruction. It's got a pretty good signal here. This might be the last relic that gets dug on this video. This video is probably already going to be an hour long.
She's screaming now.
I see it right there.
Yep. 3-ringer.
Pretty one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
It's like the one over there, a pretty drop.
It's funny because I listened to this with my Knox, and it was not a bullet signal. It was all over the place.
This should have been screaming. Once I opened the hole, it was screaming the way it normally would. It's just weird out here. For some reason,
the soil is definitely weird.
Yeah, so we go from real sandy to swamp soil to out on the power lines is like clay kind of.
Yeah.
So either way,
it's a 3-ringer in the hole. We'll take that.
we love it. Look, don't pay attention to those numbers on your screen, okay? If it sounds good, dig it.
Well, especially out here on these hunts, if it's repeatable, halfway decent signal, dig it up.
Barely heard it.
Well, I told y'all it was probably my last relic to show, but I lied, and that's what I can do because this is my channel. Rocky, man, check this thing out, dude.
You can see it down the hole.
How deep is that thing, man? Put your pinpointer in there, show everybody.
I think it's every bit of the pinpointer.
Yeah, and then some.
Yeah.
But you can see it hiding on out.
You see it pop on out.
Boop.
There she is. Cleaner.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, man. Good job, brother.
Gotta hear
Give me
them.
some.
Get them deep ones.
That's right.
Well, hey guys, I want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for tuning in and taking the time to watch this video tonight. I hope you had half as much fun watching it as I had making it. It meant a lot to me that y'all were able to come along with me to watch me dig my first plate. That was really exciting. It's something I'll never, ever forget. If you enjoyed the video, how about considering subscribing to the channel? We've also got a really great group of relic hunters out there on our Facebook group, also at Davie County Diggers. So come on out and check us out if you haven't already done so. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut in some photos from the hunt that I took, coupled with photos that folks uploaded to the Facebook group for the hunt so that you can see some of the really awesome stuff that they got to dig. Travis and I are excited about getting back out on a hunt again real soon, so I have a video coming out here in probably about the next week or two, so hang in there with us. Until then, we'll see you on the next hunt.
My heart feels like broken glass stuck in my soul. These miles that I put between us have taken their toll. The sun won't shine, there's a storm cloud waiting outside. It pours on me wherever I go. Is it raining in Virginia like it is in Tennessee? Are you lying with another? Do you ever think of me? Think of me? This place is just a shelter where I can keep dry. Still, I'm not safe from the weather. Rain falls from my eyes. I know it's late, but they'll find me drowned if I wait. I'll drive until I see the light. Is it raining in Virginia like it is in Tennessee? Are you lying with another? Do you ever think of me?